Hello.
Hello. Okay. I'm going to try to turn it. We've been having some issues with my computer, so we're going to turn it. Everyone sit down. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, I want to make sure you can see them all. Uh-oh.
We can't see her.
I know. It'll come back on. Just wait. You got to stay in your chair, honey. Oh, we got it. Okay. Can you hear us?
I can. Yep.
All right, say hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Oh, just wait.
How are you guys?
Good.
Good.
Do you want me to record as well on my phone?
If you want to, you could take some pictures too, whichever works.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, that one student is not here today, so we will anything we do is good to use.
Cool. I'm just gonna put my headphones on so I can hear you guys and nobody else can.
That's awesome.
Okay.
I kind of only gave them a little bit. I didn't even tell them that you work at the radio station, so they don't know a lot.
Okay, well, I can tell you guys a little bit about what's going on. So my name is Sarah, and I work at the radio station in Humboldt. Have you guys been to Humboldt before?
Yeah. And my older sister's name's Sarah.
Is it? Well, then you won't forget my name.
My older sister's name is Sarah.
Ivory. Okay, let's listen. Let's listen.
Okay, so you guys, do you remember watching a video back when somebody was reading you a storybook? It might have been this one, The Unforgettable Party, or it could have been this one. I don't want to read that book. Do you guys remember these books?
We read I don't want to read this one.
Ah, okay, yes, it was this one then. It was a video you guys watched in your classroom, and then your teacher sent me a picture of you guys watching it. Now, when she sent me that picture, she was entering you guys in for a contest to see if you could win some more books for your classroom. Now, do you guys have books in your classroom right now? Yeah? Lots of books? Well, guess what? You guys won that contest.
We're getting more books.
You are. So you're going to get this one for you guys to have in your classroom so you can read the I Don't Want to Read This book. You're going to get this one, The Unforgettable Party. And then you're also going to get all three of these books to add to your bookshelf.
What'd you say?
You're welcome. Now, I did say that I would spend a little bit of time with your class today and read you guys a book, but I can't decide which one to read. I have 3 of them, and I've never read either of these. Have you guys read any of these books? No?
I can have a question. How about you read all of them?
Well, I have to get back to work at 2 o'clock, so I only have about half an hour to spend with you guys. So I don't think we'll get through all 3 of them, but we'll pick one and see what time we're at. So we have this one. It's called Thingamabob. We have this one called Petal the Angry Cow. And we have this one, and this one's The Worm Family Has Its Picture Taken.
Wait.
Let's say that's it.
I'm gonna pick the cow's name.
I think they'll like the cow one.
The cow one? Okay. Now I'm just going to go and shut my office door because everyone's going to wonder why I'm reading a storybook. So 1 second.
Where are you going?
We're going to shut our door, just like we did. We turned our lights off and shut our door.
Chair's moving.
Yeah, it's spinning around.
Why is your chair moving?
Okay.
The chair was moving.
So we picked Petal the Angry Cow.
Yeah.
She doesn't look too angry there. I mean, she does. She has some steam coming out of her nose.
It's a mad smile.
And a mad smile. Yeah, she doesn't look very happy. Do you guys have cows? Do any of you live on farms?
No.
No?
3 with cows.
Cool.
I have 3. I have 0. I have 9.
I don't have any cows either. I have a dog, and 2 kitty cats.
I have two dogs.
That's awesome. You all have lots of animals at home. Okay, I see you have your hands up, but if you want to wait till the end, and then you guys can ask your questions. Can you hold your questions until I'm done reading the book? That works? Okay, so Petal the angry cow. Petal the angry cow. See if I can hold this and read at the same time. In many ways, Petal was everything that you could want in a cow. Look, she looks so happy. She's eating the grass. She was a hard worker. She also was a talented artist and a great dancer. She had a keen mind and a kind heart. Unfortunately, Petal had a bad temper. If the dog borrowed her stuff without asking, she'd try to bite him. If the pigs played practical jokes on her, she'd try to kick them. It doesn't sound like a very nice cow. If the chickens teased her, she would shout bad words at them. Uh-oh. If the sheep cut in front of her at the trough line, oh no. Look out! Here comes Petal. As you can imagine, Petal's temper frequently got her into trouble. She was forced to apologize, even to the chickens. And of course, she got time out. Sometimes she'd use her time out to consider what she might have done differently. But other times, she plotted revenge. One morning, the farmer made an announcement. Tomorrow, we're going on a field trip to the water park. And on our way home, we'll stop for pizza and ice cream. And all the animals cheered. As the horse was jumping for joy, she accidentally landed on Petal's hoof. It hurt so much that Petal almost started crying. "Watch it, dummy!" she hollered. Uh-oh, those aren't very nice words. "Petal!" gasped the farmer. "Apologize, or I'll have to give you some consequences." Petal didn't want consequences, but she was still so angry she couldn't stop herself from stomping and shouting. "Stupid dummy!" Uh-oh. We don't like those words. In the barnyard, there was a moment of stunned silence. The farmer said, "Petal, until you learn to control your temper, I'm afraid you won't be joining us on any field trips." Oh, with anguish, Petal galloped away across the meadow and collapsed on the edge of the pond. Look, there she is on the edge of the pond.
Can you hear us?
Yes.
Oh, now we can hear you. Okay.
Okay. At length, a beautiful swan glided over. "What's wrong?" she said. "My temper got me in trouble again," sobbed Petal. "My temper never causes me problems," said the swan. Would you like to see why? Oh, yes, said Petal.
Girls, sit and watch the story.
Then he leapt up. Oh, missed a page. They're stuck together. There we go. The swan accompanied Petal back to the barn. The other animals were so charmed by his grace and majesty, they invited him to play in the Go Fish tournament.
Go fish. Like, how is he even playing?
Yeah, things went well until the swan lost his first game. Clearly upset, he took several breaths, and then he leapt up, knocked over the card table, and screamed, "I hate this stupid game!" "See," said the swan, "I didn't want to keep playing, and now the game's over. No problem." I don't know.
Can we play again?
Even though the other animals weren't quite charmed by the swan anymore, they allowed him to join in at the craft table. Things went well until one of the chickens accidentally scribbled on his drawing. In a menacing voice, the swan counted to 10. Then he started shrieking,
Again.
pelting crayons at the little chick.
Oh.
"See," said the swan, "I wanted to get back at that little bird, and I did. No problem." After that, none of the animals wanted the swan to come to story time, but Petal persuaded them to give them one more chance. Things went well until the farmer said he was going to read the story that the sheep had chosen and not the one the swan picked. The swan got up and stalked into the barn. Petal hoped that he was taking a moment to calm down.
It's a funny word.
He wasn't. Uh-oh, the swan's really mad. Once the swan got over his temper tantrum, Petal said, "If you want to be our friend, you need to start acting like a friend. No screaming, no shrieking." "No, thanks," said the swan. As Petal watched him fly away, she thought about how he looked and sounded when he lost his temper. She thought about what she said to him about acting like a friend, and she knew it was time to take her own advice. So, after lunch, when the horse accidentally slammed the door on Petal's tail, Petal took several deep breaths and then asked her to please be more careful next time. And during nap time, when Petal cut the cheese, the pigs wouldn't stop laughing. Petal counted to 10 and then ignored them until they lost interest. And that evening, when the dog arrived at the corn roast wearing Petal's favorite beret, Petal walked away until she calmed down. Then she quietly said, "If you don't put my beret back, I'm going to tell the farmer."
Okay.
Petal climbed into bed that night, feeling proud and happy. "Controlling my temper wasn't easy," she told the farmer. "Many things that are worth doing aren't easy," he replied. "Now go to sleep, Petal. You have a big day tomorrow." "I do?" she said. "Yes," said the farmer, "you do." What do you think happened? What's her big day?
What do you think?
The park.
The park? That's right. And she did. So she got to go to the park after all.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
What's
That was awesome.
Miss McNutt really have to go.
Okay, you can go now.
Can I go?
Just wait. Listen, we're listening to Sarah. Not right now. Sit and listen.
We can't hear
What do you say? Oh, hold on. We lost you again.
I'm still here.
There we go. Okay.
You're welcome. Did you guys like that story?
surprise.
Remember, Lisette? It was that we got the new books for our classroom.
So
Sarah's she's gonna send them in the mail to come to the school.
when?
Yes.
Yeah, when
I
she
will
gets-
send them. Yeah, I will send them this week. So you guys should have them next week. And then you can take a picture of you opening them.
That'll be great when we come back from Easter. How about?
How many kids are in the class?
We have 15 kindergartens here.
15.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, good.
I'm going to also include some other stuff in the box for you guys. So you'll have some special stuff in there, but you'll have to wait till it comes to find out. It'll be a little surprise.
That's exciting.
Is it tomorrow?
What do you say?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, before I go, did you guys have any questions?
Yes.
Okay. If you have a question, you can put up your hand and we can ask her a question. Okay, Lisette, come over here.
Okay.
You can come step back up. Okay, right here, because then she can see who's talking.
Okay.
What's your question?
I really like the cow, and I don't know why the story was called the Mad Cow.
Well, she was really angry at the beginning, but then she learned she couldn't be so angry all the time or she wouldn't have any friends.
And also, my mom died a couple days ago.
Well, a little while ago. Yes, thank you.
That's sad.
Also, I'll go last again because I
Okay,
need
well,
one question.
Okay, well, let's see if somebody else has one.
I have a dog and his name is Wilson and it's a boy. And once I had the other dog, he was so fluffy and it was Diesel and he was old and he died.
Yeah.
And I have a cat, but it was named and it was white and it was a boy and it was named Snowy and my dad shooted it since it was bad.
Oh, that happens sometimes. Yeah. Do you want to see a picture of my dog?
Yes, go sit down. Just wait. Everybody gets a turn.
Okay, here's a picture of my puppy dog.
It's so cute.
All right, Reed, do you have a question? Come on up.
What's your question?
I like the books you got for us.
That's good. I'm glad. The one is orange, kind of like your shirt. It's what I looked at this one and it's fun. It has like it has a little cutout to make it look like a blob.
That'll
So
be
that's
cool.
kind of cool.
Thank you. Do you have a
Are you
question?
gonna? Hi.
Did you have-
Hello.
What would you like to ask? You go and think about one, okay? Go think
Do you
about
guys want to see a picture of my little boy?
Yeah.
He's a little bit older than you guys. This is my guy. He is 9.
it. What's his name? We should always ask.
His name is Oliver, and he goes to school here in Humboldt.
Oh, nice.
Maybe one day
Cool.
we can see him.
Maybe he likes friends.
Ask her what kind of job she does. Can you ask her what does she do at the radio station? You ask her.
What do you do at the radio station?
I am the program director, so I take care of all of the on-air stuff here. So everything you hear on the radio and all the people talking, I make sure all that stuff comes together and sounds really good.
So she works to make sure that we can hear the
There's
people
too
on the
many
radio.
people.
Oh, go find your chair. It's Piper's turn. Just wait. Just wait. Okay. Did you have a different question? Is that it? Okay, go sit down. You had a turn. You had a turn. I want to see if anybody who didn't have a turn wants to ask something.
I didn't have a turn.
You did. Do you have a question? Okay, just sit. We're gonna say goodbye to Sarah, and then we'll go to the bathroom.
I need to ask you something.
Okay, we're gonna say goodbye. Okay.
Wait. Don't go yet. Don't go yet.
Okay. Okay.
No, don't.
Just wait. I'm gonna stop the other kids so you can ask your question. Okay. Kindergarten, sit quiet for 1 minute. Remember when we talked about if we're yelling, it hurts Sarah's ears because she's the only one there? And we're all talking, so her ears are gonna hurt.
On so she can't hear.
She can hear us and it hurts her ears because we're too loud. So we have to be quiet. Okay, Lisette, one more question.
Okay, where do you work and how old are you?
I work in Humboldt and I work at the radio station. And I am 32.
32.
And also I got a few more
No,
clips.
that's okay. That's all we have time. All right, we're gonna say thank you. All right, and we'll be listening. We'll be listening to if we hear Sarah on the radio maybe one time. Maybe I'll be driving and you'll hear her on the radio. You gotta listen.
And if you guys are ever in Humboldt and you want to see what the radio station looks like, you guys are welcome to stop by and we'll give you a tour, okay?
That sounds like a great idea. We might have to call you and book something for our field trip day. Because we're
You
coming to
bet.
Humboldt for a field trip. It'd be awesome.
I'm trying to hug you. I'm hugging you.
All right. Well, thank you.
Sarah's saying are you in Humboldt?
Yes, in Humboldt.
I'm hugging you.
Well, thank you.
Okay, well, I think it's probably time for playtime.
You bet.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Bye, everyone.
Bye.